Good morning. Welcome to Thursday's Early Morning Intuitive Guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well. And I just sneezed and sneezed and sneezed, so now I'm all stuffed up. Not sure what that was about. So, off to a good start on Thursday. Let's start with breath as usual. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yep, stuffy. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Cindy. I figured you'd be popping in here quick. Good morning, Beth. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing some breathing, even though I'm totally stuffed up at the moment. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting your shoulders drop. Ooh, lots of cracks and crinkles in my neck. How about yours? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Linda. Welcome. Glad you are here. So, we have jumped Earth decks today. We are in the Sacred Forest deck by Denise Lynn, and I love that little door we can disappear into. But today's card is actually about fire energy. So, we'll see what you think of this card, and then one more nice deep breath. Opening yourself to receiving. There we go. So let me show you this beautiful card. And if you notice, the lightning is striking behind her toward each hand, fire burning in each hand, and her skirt is a tree trunk. I just thought that was a very cool image. So let's see what it has to say for us. One more breath to open to receiving. There, that was a good one. Fire spirit, energy. I'll just show you the picture. Good morning, Abigail. Welcome, welcome. Fire spirit, energy today. One jagged shard of lightning after another strikes the earth. Loud, rumbling, crashing thunder reverberates through the forest. The trees seem to vibrate together as one being in response to the lightning, as the fire spirit activates the core of existence. Good morning, Mel. Welcome. Extraordinary life force energy surges through your body and through the land. You can feel the vigor of the forest expanding majestically. We got some powerful words there, right? Vigor, majestic. Good morning, Carolyn. Glad you are here. Welcome. So here's the call to action part. Take action. This is not a time to hold back in life. Do not repress what you feel or allow yourself to be drained by others. The energy vampires, right? Good morning, Angie. Glad you're here. Welcome. So I just want to point out again, I just think that is the coolest image. The fire is in her hands, but her skirt is a tree trunk. Her skirt is a tree trunk. Fire spirit energy. If you strive to meet everyone's expectations and fulfill the needs of others, but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes depleted and dull. Break free of your constraints, whether self-inflicted or imposed on you by others. Activate your verve and your passion. There again, more cool words, right? So we've got vigor, majestic, verve, passion, some pretty powerful words. Give your emotions free rein. Waves of energy will surge through you as you spontaneously express yourself. I think a great way to do this is dance. Just put on some music and dance. Set everything free. If you had an initial gut reaction of, oh, hell no, to that, do it when nobody's around, or at least move some part of yourself. We kind of do that God's frozen people thing. There's no movement here. Got to get some movement going. Running on your own resources can be depleting. Allow the Creator to flow through you. So we're channeling the energy instead of giving up our own. Good morning, Diane. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. So allow the energy to move through you, not from you. If you do from you, you deplete. If you do through you, you're merely the channel. Merely the channel, all right? So there she is, fire spirit. Let's see what else. Be open to receive, knowing that you don't have to do it all yourself. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you're here. Oop, we have my magic number 8 people on today. Fabulous. Welcome, welcome. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy, because spirit energy is unlimited, right? Our energy has some limitations, but spirit energy is unlimited. So if we become that conduit for that energy, there is no end of it. Yeah, the frozen chosen. Yes, exactly. So we're thawing out now. Let's thaw out. We can do a whole lot more when we can move easily, right? And this fire energy, think about that. That would warm up that frozen thing and thaw it out a bit. We got this. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy. The power of fire spirit is renowned. One of the 4 prime elements, it traditionally represents transformation, passion, zeal, enthusiasm, creativity, and activation. In many traditions, fire is synonymous with creation itself. If you look at what happens in a forest when there's a forest fire and it goes through and it looks like everything is dead, within a couple of years you have all this beautiful green stuff coming up. I remember a friend of mine saying after there was a little forest fire in Rapid River, 3 years from now there's going to be fantastic blueberries here. Fire is necessary for some things. Remember that tree that we had? I'm trying to remember if it was a Douglas fir, maybe? Anyway, it needs fire to set its seeds. Interesting how all of this works together, right? Let the energy of fire inspire action and movement for you right now. The spirit of fire says incredible vitality, life force energy, and passion are expanding in your life. If you start to feel drained by the expectations of others, don't hold back. Ignite your inner fire. Speak your truth. Let the light of the Creator surge through you. There's another good word, surge. So, where do you feel like you're at on this at the moment? Just do a little bit of an assessment. Where's your energy level at? If it's less than you would like it to be, how much are you hemorrhaging your energy out to other people, doing what you think is right for them, but neglecting yourself? That's a classic that we tend to do. So let's kindly and lovingly call ourselves out on that. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Call ourselves out on that. No, I'm investing more energy in X than I am in myself. I'm putting more energy into X's issues than X is. There's a huge rule of thumb. Never be putting more energy into someone's healing, life, progress, etc. than they are willing to put in themselves. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Typically what you're doing there is, then I don't have to look at my own. It's so easy to see someone else's and fix it for them, and then we get mad when it doesn't stick because they're not invested in that fix. You imposed it on them, right? So I'm going to go back to the card where it says, break free of your constraints, whether self-inflicted or imposed on you by others. And I'm going to suggest to you that oftentimes when we think they're imposed by others, it's merely our own projection. Well, you want me to, and they're like, no, I don't want you to do that. We've projected it out there. Then we have an other, we're othering, an other to blame and get all righteously indignant about, etc., etc. Let's clean up our act. Let's clean up our act. Let's do it right now. Rub your hands together. Now just start at the top of your head, and you're just cleaning up your whole aura, cleaning up all that junk, all those beliefs, all that projection, all that stuff that does not serve you, all the way down to the bottoms of your feet, cleaning it all up, shaking it off. Spiritual car wash. We just got you all buffed up. You're good. All right? So now, open to receiving divine energy. Open to receiving divine guidance. Let's breathe and be still for 3 breaths. Just listen. What did you receive? What did you notice? What did you get? What I got was I am trying to do something in an old way. I'm writing some grants for some funding for our project, and I just couldn't get out of my own way yesterday on it. Felt very flat, very two-dimensional, very uninspired, etc. That's old pattern. I have to push through this. I have to make stuff happen. Instead of looking at maybe this is the universe saying, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Good morning, Pam. Glad you are here. Awesome. So, what did you get from that? What messages came through for you? If you want to put them in the feed, that would be awesome, because we can always learn from each other's messages, and we can then hold you kindly and lovingly accountable for the message that you received. So my message is, quit trying to cram the square peg in the round hole with regard to getting these grants written. Divine right timing, divine right order. Yep. Okay? And in doing so, in not stopping up the works, I get to set this free. This fire spirit energy. Get things moving. I notice the fires match my shirt. How cool is that? So, what did you get? What messages did you get? What did you feel? Maybe it wasn't a sense of a knowing, maybe it was more of a sense of a feeling. What did you get? And again, notice what that took to do that. 3 quiet breaths. That was it. And guess what, guys? You take your breath with you wherever you go. So you can do this anytime, any place. You can be sitting at a stoplight, do a couple of breaths, tune in. What am I meant to pay attention to now? What is my guidance right here, right now? I'm inviting in my guidance. Help me know my next step. Stay calm. Yours was stay calm. Wonderful. Yes, at the center of life's storms, I stand serene. We have chaotic times at the moment. That doesn't mean we have to be chaotic. We can stay calm. Nature, let me find our card again here. Nature has its periods of both the calm and the stillness and the thunder and the lightning, right? So slow down. Abigail's was slow down. Yeah, because what happens when we get moving too fast? A, we don't notice anything that's going on around us because we're going Mach 3 with our hair on fire, past it. And B, we miss out on all the enjoyment, all of the groundedness, all of the presence with that when we allow ourselves to be in a moment instead of zipping on past it. How many of us have had chunks of our lives where all of a sudden we look back? It might be a birthday as a milestone, might be someone in our family passing away, might be a car accident, whatever, but something that makes us go, what the hell happened to the last year or the last month or the last 10 years? We've been so busy churning, we really didn't register it. We want to take time for that right here, right now. So do that right now. Run through your senses, your physical senses first. What do you smell? Do you have a cup of coffee, some tea? What do you smell? What do you hear? I'm hearing traffic outside. Are there other people around you? Are you hearing talking? Are you hearing the heat kicking on? What are you hearing? What do you see? I notice the light bulb that's right in front of me, and I notice how dark it is outside. Is there something you can touch? Pick something up. So I'm just going to pick up one of my sentinel rocks. This one also has a little stripe through it. You hear the clock ticking. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And maybe there's something you can taste. All I have with me at the moment is water, but maybe there's something you can taste. Did you notice how just running through your 5 physical senses brings you more into the moment? Now let's move on to some of the other senses. What's your intuition telling you? Check in with your intuition. What does it want you to know right here, right now? Hear birds chirping, your pet birds. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That would be a vibrationally lifting sound, I would think. Happy birds chirping. Yeah. First day with my new lips. You know how that goes. So now let's switch to the eyes that don't see the same way the physical eyes see. Your third eye, what does it see? I hear the water fountain outside running. Wonderful. Moving water. That's awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. What is your third eye registering? What is beyond? You might even want to tap there. Sometimes that's helpful. Wake up, wake up. What are your intuitive ears hearing? What do they pick up that your physical ears are not? Yep, I'm waiting. It's hanging right here. Ah, okay, all right. What are you pretending not to know? What if you actually take a look at it? What will you be called to do that you're trying to avoid doing? Is there a situation with someone you need to address? Is there something in your life that isn't quite working, but you haven't gotten the oomph yet to make a change? According to today's card, now's the time. Now's the time. And fire can be quote unquote destructive. But again, out of that, not only can arise the phoenix, but also new growth. New growth. So, what would you like to do with your fire spirit energy today? Call yourself to action. Hold yourself accountable. What will I do today? I'm going to have some time today because my dad has an appointment at the dentist. So while he's there, I'm just going to sit in the car and write. I just think that'll be a nice little respite. And the dentist office is in a pretty area with lots of trees, so get to hang out with the tree beings. So, take some time with this, even just a few minutes after the video's over, just to breathe, just to be, just to get the inner guidance. And hopefully what you will find is the rest of your day is on a healthier trajectory, having taken those few minutes just to check in with yourself. So, have an awesome Thursday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.